What's up, people? My name is Chiwete Oyema, and this is Street Cred, proudly brought to you by your number one lifestyle station, City 1051. Let's talk about sex, baby. Which would you prefer? Walking into your parents having sex or your parents catching you having sex? Let's find out what the people of the city have to say about this.
I think it's better for them to catch me having sex. Because they've seen my nakedness before, but I've never seen theirs. So it will be something new.
So you don't see their nakedness?
No, I don't want to see their nakedness, no.
I think walking into them having sex is preferable, than them walking into me. I mean, I'm not married, so that situation will be so awkward, I don't even want to imagine it. So maybe I just walk in and like, mommy and daddy, shuts the door and move on. Life goes on. But you know, your parents walking in and seeing you in the arts is like an everlasting reminder that they'll keep reminding you. That was at that time. Your children might even get to hear about it when they grow old. And your parents will be like, there was one time your mommy was like, So no, I think I prefer just to walk into them and shut the door and move on.
That's a typical question. Okay. I would rather go for my parents catching me.
Why?
I think it's more safer. Yeah? It's kind of safer because really that question is kind of big. Catching me, you know, I will have reasons defending myself, and I think it will be more safe. Let me just say that.
Okay, so how about so what's wrong with you catching them?
It's not good, bro. That's kind of, it's not good. It's kind of humiliating. How does it sound? It sounds humiliating, yeah?
Which would you prefer between you walking into your parents having sex or your parents catching you having sex?
None of the scenarios, please.
If you must pick one.
Like, my parents catching me having sex or me walking in on them?
Yes.
I think I would prefer them catching me. I don't want to see my parents having sex, please.
Why?
I think it's actually so wrong. Like, I can't imagine seeing my parents. It's not something I can. No. I prefer let them see me and maybe their girl is grown or something. But I can't even imagine myself walking in on them having sex.
I would prefer my parents catching me having sex, actually.
Why?
Because in our own, basically in our own land itself, from where I come from, what I've learned from my dad, it's a taboo for we the kids to walk in when they're having sex. It's not something good at all. So I prefer them catching me when I'm having sex, so that at least I can actually face whatever punishment that comes from them and stuff like that, instead of the whole thing.
Catching me having sex.
Why?
It will be bizarre seeing them in the act. Yes, now it will be bizarre me seeing them in the act. I prefer them seeing me than me catching them in the act.
Why?
To be embarrassing seeing them, but to be understandable, is what we do.
Is what you do.
Is what we do. You do that also now.
That's not the point. Now, what we're saying is, your parents catching you, you're saying that it's a normal thing, your parents catching you have sex?
I'm out in them catching me, but I think that would be preferable than me seeing them.
Which would you prefer? You walking into your parents having sex or your parents catching you having sex?
Me walking to my parents having sex.
Why?
Because it's kind of insulting, embarrassing if my parents should see me having sex. Yes.
So it's not embarrassing if you see them having sex?
Yes, it is not, because they're up to the age and I'm not up to the age of having sex.
Walking into my parents having sex, that one is preferable, because if they catch me, then I'm gonna I'll prefer me walking to my parents than my parents walking into me. Why is because if they to catch me, I'm gone. Yeah.
On to where?
I'm gone. I'm dead.
Actually, no. Okay,
If you must pick one.
if I must pick one. Me having sex. Because trust me, I don't want to see the scene. The scene is very absurd. No, me. If it's me,
When you say me, you prefer to catch you.
I prefer they catch me because I can still easily say that okay, I need my privacy, or because I'm not a young boy anymore. So I can still say I prefer them working on me than me working on them having sex. Trust me, it's terrible.